Hello, welcome to Resident Friends. Hello. Just give me a I have just muted my screen for some time because I am having some background noise. That I'll be trading, but I will be keep muting my voice for minutes. as you can see that I have added a EJ pair because, but I will take only one trade. Like I have three JPY pair, but I will try to take only like one trade in all these three pairs. If like I am getting two setups, then I will take only one setup. Because of the JPY pair. Because if you look at the daily time frame of AJ and daily time frame of EJ has a nice like a smooth candles, not 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 a lot of wicks. But if you look at AJ, look at how much wicks the AJ has. So that's why EJ price action was a little smoother than AJ. So that's why I decided to add this pair. But in EJ, we are looking for like a continuation move. I just by mistake I just opened this trade. I just wanted to drag this pieces script and then by mistake I just opened a small $6 loss by mistake. But just a nice I'm just placing a pending order. I've just placed a pending order like a sell limit order because I don't want to sell at this area because my stop loss would be little bigger. I just wanted to place a pending order. So many times, like it does happen, it just go up and tax us in. But we're waiting for just a little retracement so that it just tag us in and then continue its move to the downside. It's coming down without tagging us in. I'm just removing the photo because it's already came down quite sharply. It would be a quick trade, but I do not want to take a late entry like somewhere around this area. No, because if I would be taking entry somewhere around this area, then my like would not be getting some like good profits. Profits were very small. So that's why I just wanted to uh, tag it at this area. It did not tag us at that point. For the quick trade, you can see that it is about to recover take profit. That's we have to quick trade and free understand the profit. I added EJ because like the price action was of AJ was quite picky. If you look at the price action of AJ, look at all these bigs and lots of bigs. You look at AJ, but if you compare with the EJ price action is little smoother than AJ. You know, so that's why I decided to add AJ. But whether I add EJ or AJ, but I will be taking only one entry in those sort of trades in EJ, AJ, and in those sort of all trades. But only because the price action of AJ is quite massive. My biggest trade was at one time I made around 11% in one trade. I think 9,000, I think 5,000 or yeah, $5,000 just one trade. That was my biggest trade. It was in US 30. And also like when we were trading Gorilla, then also you used to trade EJ, Euro USD, AUD USD, and Euro JPY. AUD USD, AUD JPY was like pair when we backtested all these three pairs. Then we look for uh, AUD JPY. That's why I decided to add EJ. But the move in EJ is little smoother than AJ. Lots of tricky price and I don't like it. Hold, I like to place a pending order. Pending order below. I don't know why this PCS script sometimes sucks. Yeah, hard to tell. No, not like I have not done any like this sort of backtesting. In what is the problem? Why this PCS? I have not done any backtesting of AJ about this strategy. But this price, the price action is almost similar to GJ or GJ. I will not say that it is similar to AJ, but it is almost similar to GJ. Price action of GJ and AJ is like more like similar sort of price action. And I had also like I have done, actively I have not back-tested either, but like subconsciously I have done a lot of I have given a lot of time on either chart. I have not taken any trade yet. Should be a pending order. I've just placed a pending order in gold. If it breaks, if it breaks this low, so I will be okay with this entry. If it comes down and tags me in, sorry, I place the buy limit. Okay, please send it. TJ, we are having an entry. I just placed an entry in a US in EJ, sorry, in AJ, what I'm saying, in GJ. Sorry. I'm just removing this old entry, but the candle has almost went up. Yep, older, go, continue to also be okay. I took this trade because I saw the rejection, and on the 15-minute time frame, I was seeing the market was tried to go up, then again came down, again went up, and again like this was a nice rejection from this area, and it break some sort of break of these two candles. And when it went up and closes somewhere around this area, then I thought that okay, now this could be our chance to feel that way. Yeah, so I took entry because I saw a nice double bottom sort of formation at the resistance area. That's why I decided to take this entry. I just it is some sort of rejection trade. You know, I just took the I just took the rejection entry. The trend is down, but if you are planning to take a rejection entry, then you have to take like trade against the trend. I take this entry after seeing some sort this sort of rejection. I've just modified the take profit. Because at this area we had some sort of resistance, so I have just modified it a little. Not the good thing which happened on 55 minutes, not the thing which I wanted to see. Gold I had sell limit order. I did not have any buy limit order. Gold. I don't know there is some news or what. I'm closing the trade in gold. Just closes a trade in gold. Sorry, in GJ. came down quite sharply. I did not see earlier that I had resistance zone at around this area on 4 hour time frame. It was a mistake. Mesco waited patiently in this trade, saved his 1%. Market is really slowing down. I did a mistake in DJ because I did not draw this zone. I thought that we had a clear candle, so there is a chance that it may reach to this area. If you look at 4 hours, we have a clear resistance at this area. GJ, there is a high chance that it will continue its move to the upside from here. Very high chance. But when it breaks this zone at least, then it would be okay. I have to be more careful because already I have taken a good loss this week because of some other stuffs. One thing is there, like after trading this many time like a funded account, I don't have any, like I don't used to have I used to have fear of like, oh, it's a funded account, what will happen, like. But after decreasing my risk to zero point 0.2 and trading for this long time, I'm becoming numb to the like drawdown or like to the losses also. a very good candidate to buy DJ or EJ, but both has reached to a level where we get a buying opportunity. But again, I will be very cautious before taking any entry, any next entry, because that could be my last entry if I lose that entry. So this is a clear rejection from this 4 hour zone. Just give me a moment. I will be right back in just a minute. DJ has started its move to the upside, which I was expecting little earlier. I will not be taking any like low probability trade. This week was not quite good for me. Some losses this week. No, and this is the reason why because I know in back of my mind, like I have that sort of experience. Like if you try or test anything new, then you may get like this sort of thing also. Because when you start something, then there will be time when you start doubting your thing whether you are doing the right thing or not. And in those sort of time, you will be definitely deviate from your like path which you thought in the beginning that you will follow that path or other path. So this is the reason why I kept my risk very small. But this is not my a normal account. This is my 100 account of 50K. So I don't want to lose this account. So, see, once I will get a fully confidence and I will be getting a consistent result with this strategy, because I have, when I left Gorilla, I tried so many strategies, you know, and with this strategy, I was getting consistent result. But I tried to just I tried to everybody tried to do some finding trading or adjusting his or her strategy. I also tried to do that, and in that case, I get some losses. So that was not good for psychology also, and that was not good for my account also. So uh, for the betterment of my psychology, what I would like to see, I just wanted to wait for some like consistently winning uh, month. Like let's suppose my next 2 weeks, next 2 weeks I get consistent profit, and I'm confident that okay, now I can be able to pass the challenge. Then I will definitely take the challenge. Like you may say that I will be waiting for one more month before taking any challenge. Because until unless I get sure that okay, well, I do sometimes some mistakes also, because today this GJ trade was a mistake, because if I would be uh, seeing this, there is a clear resistance around this area. So if I'm buying at around this area, so this is not a good place to buy. Okay, at least I should have wait for like candle to close. Parmeswar did not take this entry. Okay, so still I am doing this sort of mistake. Here my risk is very small, but let's suppose that I take a 200K challenge, and there my risk will be not like that. Yep, price action was also not quite good. If you look at the price action, it's it's very difficult price action to trade. Look at all these price action, lot of choppiness. See, this is the New York price action. These circles are New York price action. New York price action. Because it was very difficult to trade in this. So this is the New York price action. Mix to the up, down, coming up, coming down. This sort of price action, it becomes very difficult if you look at this price action. So it was all very difficult price action to trade, although, and this sort of price action, I tried to just look at some other stuff which was not good. In this sort of price action, I should only I should have only uh, stick to my strategy. But okay, no, like in trading, if you have some doubt, if you have something to test, if you want to know something, then just try it. You have nothing to lose. No, just try it with a very small quantity. But try to test it on live market, because if you do a lot of like back testing for like 2 or 3 months, and after 3 months you see the live market that it's not working. Like what happened with Gorilla. I tested for 1 year, and after 1 year, like when I tried to implement the same sort of thing in the live market, I started getting a lot of difficulties. Like sometimes, what I found in Gorilla, that most of his profitable entries were like from 5:30 IST to 10 or 11 a.m. IST. Okay, and in that time, I used to have a very deep sleep, like 5:30 a.m. to 11:30 a.m. No, and most of his profitable entry was like forming at around that area. Yep. Yes, the like moves were like very like yeah, you're absolutely right. Like if you look at look at this candle, look this is a 1 minute candle of gold. Just give us a sharp move. I just placed a sell limit at around this area. Just placed at sell limit at around this area. Did not came down, thank God, and it just went down sharply. No, there is. I don't know there is any news or what. It is happening like this. And in this only I decided to do some experiment. That was a bad decision. Here in gold, I am seeing some sort of rejection from this area. We check on 4 hour also. It's coming down very sharply. So next step, I moved in this area. Oh, it has already given us a sharp move. It was silent till this area, and just this is a 1 minute, just 1 minute. It just gave us all the move which it wanted to give. Look how silent it was in this area. And just in 1 minute, it gave its all. This would be a risky trade. It's looking quite good, but again, like left side, the traffic is not that good. It's very easy, Kapil. You can go to a YouTube, like you can search it on YouTube. It's very easy. Just have to watch uh, one or two video. You will very clear with the exercise calculator. Manix, I watched Stacy Brook video. That was a good video, but I don't know whether his things works or not. On like he has a lot of followers and like he's also trading for quite long, but I don't know how his win rate or his RR. So that's why because I was trying to see, I was trying to look for some strategy which I could implement on these 3 hours. And I thought that his strategy was like some sort of, you know, like some sort of the thing which I do right now. But the problem was that I don't know whether his things works or not because that strategy was very complicated. I in the first like thing was like it was looking very complicated to me. So now we have get a nice break above this candle. So I would like to take a buy in GJ. We have a nice break above the zone. Let's just look at once our 1 hour candle. That has given a nice break. If I if I'm not wrong, that Manix gave me the suggestion to watch Stashi Group video. or someone else. I don't remember. I just placed an entry in GJ. As this candle went up and closes above this zone, I wanted to take this trade. This can be it can give you a little retest then for going up. If I get any loss in this trade, this would be my last trade for the day. Not looking for any further trades today. Just move it aside, let it run. I'm just removing my risk from this trade. I just removed it somewhere at this area. Let's suppose candle comes down to this area, then there is no need to be in this trade. I want to just exit from this trade. I'm done for the day. Now, at this area only, I was like 5 minutes. I was not getting confidence. Just two, three times it tried to just break this area and was not able to uh, continue its move to the downside, but to the upside. I've taken two consecutive loss, so I'm done for the day. One trade, this is my today. I want one trade I lost $65, and in one trade I lost $81, and that's it for the day. I don't want to lose more because at this time what I'm facing, like either my concentration is not good, or like the market condition, or like as I have switched from that previous strategy, which which gave me some losses, and then this strategy. So this might be because of some reason or some other reason. Anyway, like I don't want to lose more. If something is not going well, like in general case, like I don't used to get this sort of losses, this sort of consecutive losses. But if I'm getting like consecutive losses again and again, so I don't want to just keep trading. No, just stop trading. Market is giving lots of false breakouts. Look at the 30-minute candle. It was a very like 15-minute was also break this zone, and the 15-minute also broke this zone. It was a nice candle to take the trade, but you can see it just fall down from here. Market condition is not that good. Yep. Uh, this week is quite difficult.
Just one candle giving the entire mood. And after the one candle, we just seeing some sort of small moves. In this scenario, it becomes difficult to make profits. But the good thing is, in these sort of market condition, if you follow your risk management and you follow your plan, you will be okay with it. And it is, like if you want to make this thing, like if you want to make it as a career, so it is very important to know that this sort of things can also happen in future also. Let's suppose, like right now, I don't think anybody like here in this chat is treating it as a like present, like treating it as a his main source of income. You know, but everybody has a dream to put this thing as a main source of income. But before thinking about it, if we know that this sort of things may come in any week or in any month, so it will be good to like future. We can plan our future according to it. Let's suppose you get a lots of profit in some month or in some week. Then in those weeks or in those months, what you can do, you can just save, because you know that if my equity graph is like this, okay, so I will spend a lot of money, like 90% of this money I will spend. But what will I do if my equity graph will start coming like this? What will happen at this area? So when your equity graph is like this, try to save as much as you can, because you know that with your experience that this is about to come. Like when I was getting a lots of winners, then also it was in my mind that I may get this sort of uh, I may get a losing streak. But every trader get losing streak. I'm no, and I'm also not different. I also get losing streak. So if I get this sort of uh, losses, then what I do, I just follow my plan, keep my losses small. I trade daily, but I will keep my. I know the good thing is, like when I was new to the trading, I used to just recover my previous losses. Anyhow, it doesn't matter whether I will take three loss, four loss, like three trade, four trade, like six trade. It doesn't matter. I try to just recover those losses. Anyhow, but now I just like if I get two loss, okay, that's fine. If I will be following my plan, eventually I will be on the winning side. Yes. This was a very beautiful break. It just breaks this zone, it just breaks and closes around this zone, and then just this sort of candle happened. Parmeshwar, do you trade your own capital or are you uh, taking any challenge or are you funded? In this sort of condition, we can do scalping when we are scalping. Where we have a lots of consolidation. Okay, nice. Nice. Once you get comfortable with this sort of a strategy, then only take the challenge. Right now, I'm also not comfortable with. I'm also not very much comfortable with this sort of strategy. Yep. Yes, that will be the right time when I will be taking 200. The market condition is completely. Yes, you have to pass and you have to make 10%. But in FTMO, you can create buffer. Let's suppose you have a 50K account and you made around 2%. So you can, and you let's suppose you made around 3%. So you can let your 2% in your account and you can only withdraw 1%, so that you have a 2% cushion. Let's suppose you get this sort of month where the price action is very corrective. Like right now, the price action is corrective. We don't have any any trend. The price action is very good. So in this sort of market condition, it is quite obvious that we will get some big losses, and not a big loss, but some consecutive losses. So in those scenarios, what will happen? Like if you don't have any cushion, then your account uh, maybe may go into the drawdown, and you have to then it start playing. It starts messing with your psychology. Yes, that would be a nice approach. So my plan was to do like 2 weeks of trading and 2 weeks of recovery. Okay. Let's suppose I am in the first 2 weeks I am down 3%. So what I used to do, I just try to recover this 3% in the rest 2 weeks. And let's suppose I am plus 3 weeks. Then in the first 2 weeks, then I would like to make plus extra 5% in the next 2 weeks. But in any case, in the next 2 weeks, I will not be able to make my account negative. If let's suppose I get two consecutive losses in the rest 2 weeks, so what I will do, I will be taking just 0.75% or 0.8% maximum risk on my uh, last trade. If I lost this also, then I will be just stopping for this month. I will be waiting for my account to get reset and then again start. But the problem which was happening in Gorilla was like, so many times what used to happen in the first 2 weeks, my account was like used to in negative. It happened with me once only, but with my friend it happened like 3 or 4 times. Like in the first 2 weeks he used to be in negative, and then the rest 2 weeks he managed to secure his account, and then in 3 or 4 months he just continuously did only this sort of thing. I'm just looking for an opportunity to scalp. What you guys say? Should I look for some scalp? You want to see some scalping videos? 50K account. How many of you have done a scalping in the past? Scalping is very difficult task to do. Very difficult task. Scalp on Bank Nifty. Let's do some scalping. My risk will be $200. Okay. In each trade, I will be risking $50. And if I lost $200, I will be stop scalping. Okay. And I will be choosing a US 30 instrument. It will be fun. Because anyway, it is very difficult to get any profit this week. Okay, and let's suppose I am in some loss, then also that's fine. I'm doing it because I already know that I'm not going to take any profit this week. Okay. So let's suppose I take some losses also, like $100 or $200 loss, then also that's fine. Yes, just forget about it. Thanks. 2.05. 0.05 would be 0.01. How much it would be? $50, like 0 point. It would be 0.1. 0.1 risk. To take it a instant order, not a pending order. And want to do more than $50 in one trade. And if it will continue pushing down, I would like to just trail it. I have taken one loss. That's okay. I choose US 30 because in US 30 we don't have to give any commission. In recently, nice break or continuation for taking any trades. This is how I used to this is how I used to trade, like how I used to scalp. I've just taken a buy. Take me out at around break even $2. Very fast in, if you are trying to scalp, then you have to be very fast. Take your entry, try to make it risk free as soon as possible. When you start getting a win, try to trail it as much as you can. In US 30, we don't have a bigger spread or we don't have any commission. So that's why it's a good candidate to scalp. Just took me out my second trade. So I will be waiting for some time for taking any more entry. when you try to do a scalp, then always keep your losses small and use a stop loss. Because if you don't use a stop loss, it will become very difficult to close your positions. I'm doing this because I know already that I will be not getting any profits this week. Okay, so that's why I'm just doing it. But if I would be in a good profit, I would definitely not do it. Or I generally don't do it. But this is some sort of things you can try to do it, but with a proper like risk management. Have proper risk management or without having any plan. This is just a bad thing to do. scalping is not for the people who has some heart disease. You may get heart attack. But if you will be following your risk and like you have decided that this much risk I will take and I will not be taking extra losses from this, then that's fine. Just follow your plan. This is how you have to do scalping. Minimize the risk. This is how I used to do helping. I don't have any clear direction right now, so that's why I'm not taking any entry. So what sort of scalping you used to do, Parmeshwar? Was it this sort of some scalping or like some different sort of scalping? You know, like what I observed when I used to do in a stock market, in Indian stock market. So we had like I used Zerodha. So there, like it was very difficult to to place an order like fast. You have to just type it manually. It was very difficult. So then I opened my account in Fires. So Fires they provide an old trading view interface, but that was also okay. I'm not trading like this is not my normal trading. I'm just like this is just some sort of a scalping I'm doing. I've just taken two consecutive loss and I just stopped trading because I'm not looking for like any more trades with our normal sort of strategy. It's just for fun. Like to trail. I don't. If it's giving me 1 to 1, then I don't want to just take my profit very early. I like to trail as much as I can. This is the sort of move I used to look. This is just a 1 minute candle. If you get this sort of move, there is a high chance that will continue its move. When I get this sort of move, I like to trail this move. Don't like to just close my position. Like just closed it right now because there we had some sort of resistance at this area. Okay, we had some sort of resistance at around this area, so there is a chance that we may get some sort of rejection. You can see at this area also it has reached a rejection point. From here, I would like to sell. How I utilized the entire move. You know, I would not say that this is an easy sort of like everybody can do this sort of scalping, but
Just give me a moment. Someone is calling me. I will be just right back in 2 minutes. Sorry, I just muted the mic. So how you used to do scalping? Is it similar to how I used to do scalping? Why nobody is saying anything?
So this is how I used to scalp. Now I don't use this anymore. Today I was like, okay, let's show you something. Are you guys liking this stuff? See, I will not tell you like in this sort of trade, I was making good. I was making good money, but the time when started this thing, okay, so I did not have time. So right now, if you see my previous video where I used to trade gorilla strategy, I did not have this sort of room because this house, this is a house with this house construction was going on at that time, and I used to be very busy, and but I used to also do trading. So at that time, like I used to trade, but the problem was that like the trade was like very the trading was at that time my trading was very unplanned, I would say, not good planning. It was very vague sort of trade. But in those circumstances, also I used to make some money. I would not say I used to make a lot of money, but I used to like take out some profits. Because it is not that sort of a strategy where you can risk 1%. Because sometimes you may also get 2 or 3 or 4 consecutive losses. So it is very like it is a strategy where you cannot risk more than 0.25 or 0.5, max 0.5. Above it, everything will be very uh, difficult, I would say. Never risk more than a 0.5% if you have a funded capital. 0.25 will be max. Like 0.25, or if let's suppose you have made some like good profits, then you can think to increase your risk. Otherwise, I would not suggest to increase your risk in this sort of a strategy. Mentally, it's a very tiring sort of like a very tiring sort of process. Like in your mind, lots of things keep running. Here you are seeing only like I'm buying, selling. I'm just calmly sitting here. But no, it's not like it is not that easy. In my mind, lots and lots of things keep. It was going good. It was going good, but like it was very tiring. At that time, my I made this house. This is a like four-story building. Okay, I made this like believe me if I'm saying I made this house like from the foundation to the top. I like everything was depend on me, and at that time, my college was also there. Okay, college was also there, house construction was also there, trading was also there. I had to find some strategy. Because gorilla, I was just mentally tired from the gorilla. I had to see why I stopped doing this. First thing, the mental pressure was there, and and at that time, like I did some mistakes, like some mistakes on position sizing. Okay, I did some mistakes on position sizing, entering the trades. Okay, and I took like a 1% loss on like zero on my listing 0.2% from. So after that it was no, and mentally I was like I traded like for 3 weeks. I did scalping only for that like 2 3 weeks, and the result was, believe me, result was quite good. I was satisfied with the every I used to make some sort of like every week 1% return. Oh, what happened? I used to make at least 1% return every week. But the thing was like I was very tired in doing that. I used to make money, but in doing that, it was very tiring for me. That's why I just thought that want to, uh, I don't want to do this thing anymore because lots of thing was there at that time. Trading was only like right now. I used to able to sit daily 5:30 to 8:30, but at that time I did not have that much time to sit in front of screen. Century. What I did. Okay, okay, perfect. It's a sell. Okay, I wanted to sell only. Right now, I'm doing some sort of a scalping. I will show you. Today I have taken a lot of entry. You will be just surprised by seeing all my entries. I'm just doing a scalping. You can see this much of trade I have taken today. In my normal session, I was in a loss of around $150. These two trades were taking in my normal session. It's $81 loss and this $65 loss. These two trades were taken in normal session, and these trades were like these are scalping trades, which I am doing right now. Just 10-20 minutes more. The US 30 has reached area at, at an area where may face some sort of resistance. This is not a normal this is not a normal session. This is not a normal session. Like I am not doing like you can see I'm taking trades on 1 minute. There I just stopped trading to that sort of here. I have just decided to do some scalping. Okay, risk $50 each trade, maximum loss $200. I decided this is because sometimes this was also like a good strategy I used to use. But and this week also I like there was very less chance that I would be getting some profit this week. Okay, so let's suppose I lost 200 extra also. Then also that's like, let's suppose I lost some 200 some like let's suppose I lost $200. Then also that there is no issue that because I just missed this because stop loss is too far. No, no. This is just a random strategy. This is just my own book strategy. I will be doing that strategy only, like break and normal break and resistance sort of strategy. This is just a strategy which I used to do in my free time, not regular strategy, not a regular strategy. Yeah, I like scalping. Brother. Hi, hello, sir. Yes, this is not our normal strategy. This is a strategy which I am doing only for today. Got any name? That is strategy. That is a very common strategy. Everybody like there are lots of YouTubers who that's such a strategy. That is not something which I have invented or anything. Because this week I had my payout, and I can say that I like this strategy, this sort of helping strategy. Whenever I have some like some time or some, let's suppose this week I was like, okay, I'm not going to take any money this week. So I just wanted to risk it to $200 to this is helping strategy. Something like that. That is why you can see, look at my risk. My risk is very small, taking a regular $100 risk. This would be our normal trade, then we would be definitely taking more risk. But here I am just risking 0.1% of my entire capital, just 0.1% of my capital. That's not a big. This trade is taking a lot longer than my usual exits. That's why I just wanted to exit around this area. Just wait, see whether it continues its move to the up or not. Whenever we have this sort of gap, so there is a high chance that the market goes to fill this gap. Okay, that is why I'm not exiting from this entry, because we have chance to the market that can go to this area and fill this gap. It is also forming some sort of flag pattern, like a triangle pattern, symmetrical triangle pattern. Why it's not sustainable? See, I always tell you, if any strategy is not sustainable, if you are not using proper risk management or money management. If you use proper risk management, or if you have a plan to enter and exit, every strategy is sustainable. Even if you toss a coin and just take a trade, you have to do the back testing first. You have to know in and out of your strategy. This is this trade took a lot of time. Okay, so I don't want to take any trade. I took this look how much trade I took. I took a lot of entries today. So when you do a scalping, then your entry will be definitely big. It's a very tiring thing. It is a very tiring thing. You can do a scalping daily, but it's a very tiring process. Tiring process, and that too, like sometimes what happens in a scalping, like uh, if let's suppose you get some losses, then it is not something like that you can keep doing. Okay, if you get certain amount of loss in a certain amount of time, then you have to stop trading. If I let's suppose keep doing, then what will happen? I will be just taking some extra losses, you know, because I was sometimes your psychology does not, your mind or your like thought process does not align with the market's uh, rhythm, and we will not be able to make money in those sort of time. Those sort of time you have to stop your trading. So, but I don't want to sit like after 3 hours. I don't want to sit or before 3 hours. I just want to sit in these 3 hours. If I will do a scalping, then let's suppose I make some money, but let's suppose I lost some money, then I have to wait for at least 1 hour or at least 2 hours to again start resetting my all the previous thought process and then start it with a fresh mindset. Yep, I have seen his videos trading 30 minute, trade 30-minute candles only. But he trade uh, pre New York, pre London. He trade all the sessions. For me, I don't trade all the sessions. I have taken this entry. I am following his strategy only. We were talking about scalping, so that's why I decided to uh, do this sort of scalping. Otherwise, like I have my strategy and I like to do only that strategy. It's not my normal strategy where I make money every month. Just like normal strategy, which right now I'm just trying to show like I used to scalp because you will not be finding any live video of scalping like how people used to do a scalp. They will not show you because it is not an easy thing because when you get a loss you cannot avoid that loss. If you are getting a loss, then that's a loss. So many people does not like you will not see a lot of this sort of stuff. That's why I just wanted to do this. Otherwise, everything is okay with our strategy. I'm not going to take like no offense to anybody. I have taken a lot of entries today, and this is my last trade today. I made $18 because I had already lost around 160 or some like don't remember exact like 81 plus $65. I have already lost. So in a scalping, I made uh, whatever I made. Made around 31 65. So I lost around $146. So 146 plus 18. So I made around $164 today by scalping. Okay. Here my risk was see, the purpose of showing this video is if you have a solid plan. See, before starting my scalping, I told you two or three things. Number one, I will risk only $50, not more than that. Did I did did I risk in any trade at any given point of time? Did I risk more than $50? Can you say? Can you at any given time? Did I risk more than $51 or $52 or $51? Like these are just slippage or commission, like slippage mainly. But like, did I risk like $100 or $60? People used to do this sort of mistake. When this is why scalping. See, scalping is not tough. I have done scalping. I can show you the past results also. No, I can show you the past result. I show you like the live how I used to do scalp. I'll show you the live example. You know, I made $85, $2, $44. You can see I also minimized some losses. $29, $79, $47 I made, $91 I made, $12 I made $30. I made $2. Minimized risk, like all these sort of things. So the thing is, I just wanted to highlight here that no matter what strategy you use, doesn't matter. From the beginning, I say this thing. It does not matter what strategy you use. If you have your a tight plan, okay, you will never lose your account. You'll never lose your account. See, challenge account is little different. Challenge account you have time foundation. Let's suppose, because like right now the sort of week we are facing, it's a very difficult sort of week. So in today's scalp I made around $164. See, my one day complete risk was $200. That if I lost $200, I will be a stop trading. Okay, if I let see here, when I start scalping, I lost these two consecutive trades. And believe me, I don't know what is it, but whenever I start scalping, my first trade will be a losing trade. I have seen this like many times, so many times. My first trade will be a losing trade. You know, Akash know it. Akash had Akash has done a scalping with me, so he know it. So whenever I start scalping, my first trade is a losing trade. Okay, so after that, you see, I get the rhythm. Okay, I started making some winning. It's $30, then $1, $12, $91. Then I make my loss small, only $17. Then again I made $102. Then again I made $47. Okay, then again I get a loss. Then I again try to minimize this loss. I get a loss. Then again I try to minimize, but again I was not fully minimized it. I was not able to fully minimize it. And again I made $44. Then again I made $2, and again I lost $51. Then again I made $85. So I told you, like, if you try to, like, you know, when I left this strategy, then I I never thought that I will. I don't know why I. It was very tiring. Let's believe me. I did a scalping for like 45 minutes or 1 hour, and it is more tiring than 3 hours of sitting. Believe me. I've already drink like almost a 1.5 liter water, because when you do scalping, your mind, your heartbeat pace, like, it's totally different level. Yep, Akash is my friend, and he also follow me from the long time, like from the gorilla sort of time only. So, so basically, I left scalping because it was very tiring. First thing, and the second thing was like I was not getting time to. Once in a scalping, you have to just, let's suppose you get some losses, and believe me, in a scalping, your external factors also works very. Like, see, in trading, external factors does affect your trading. Let's suppose you have a fight with your friend or your family, like you have some, not fight, like some debate with your mother or some, like your spouse. So it does also affect your trading, but in a scalping it will, like it will multiply by 2 or 3 times. Okay, so these things are like there. So, and it was again that it was very tiring process. So in the time when I had no strategy, I don't know what to do. I used to just search on YouTube. Like then I used to do this sort of thing. Okay. Then I used to like this sort of thing, taking some small profits, because I was not like, I do not want to risk like $500 in my this sort of a scalping strategy. Okay, because I did not learn from anywhere. I just try to just like minimize my losses, maximize my profits, and try to cut my losses short. Just three things: minimize my loss, cut my loss short, maximize, try to maximize the profit. Only three things when I do scalping. So here also I had one thing clear in my mind. Hey, Kapil, because I was not profitable this week. Okay, I was not profitable this week. So, and this week, tomorrow is my payout day. So I will be very cautious with my trades tomorrow. Okay. So tomorrow is my payout day. So I will be very cautious. I am already, I think, one $200 up. Okay. So I will be very cautious with my trades. And but when I started, no, 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 no. Akash is not my second account. He followed me from, like, he's my friend also, and he followed me from like starting, from the very starting. He also like, he also today also he must be there. I don't know why he's not. He might be, he might have left the chat. Bi-weekly payout. It is bi-weekly payout. Akash has also given a lot of time to that gorilla strategy. That strategy has just brainwashed, brainwashed. Because if I don't know, it was the market tactics or what. Because I've just opened it because many people will ask me what I did today. So, hello, Smile. So in the beginning they say that give us checklist or bomb checklist, then we will give you the, like, then we will enter, allow you to enter the bullet in bullet. Then we will enter. But I don't remember the forum where you will be able to see the post of other traders. You have to give a certain. So I did 1 month, 2 months of hard work to enter into that category where the traders who have already backtested 1 year of data. Yep. Yes. I made around 625 plus 200 this week. This no this like this month, like $724. $724 was my first, and then $200. But tomorrow I will be very cautious. If I will not be taking, if I will not see, I will take it. I will take trade, but those trade will be very specific trades. If I will get those trades, I will take it. But the problem is like tomorrow is yesterday. Tomorrow is sorry. Tomorrow is yesterday. Tomorrow is Friday, and tomorrow is Friday, and last last month of the day. Okay, so that's a issue. If if you having a last Friday and last no not like the first day of the month. Okay, so I will be cautious because on Fridays market movements are very choppy. Market movements are very choppy on Friday. Yep, I made around like a 1.5% just by risking 0.2%. And believe me, in like this week, I did some mistakes. I tried to hinder my strategy and took some losses. Because if you look at this week, so I lost around $300, $300 to $400. Believe me, I lost $300 to $400 just by doing some. I will not say that's a mistake because everybody wants to improve himself, and in that process, see, nobody wants to harm his account, and this is my funding account. Why would I like to harm this account? Why would I like to harm this account? Nobody wants to like harm his funding account. So but the problem is like when you do something, either you will get good result or either you will get some learning. Okay, so I get some learning that that thing does not work like that. Okay. Kapil, once I will be very comfortable with like this strategy, very comfortable with this strategy, then I will definitely increase my risk. And right now, I'm not very comfortable. Today also, I did a mistake. Kapil was very precise at that point, and I just took a trade where there was a resistance zone. So I'm doing some mistakes until unless I'm getting very much confident in on this strategy. I will not be taking any. Sorry, I will not be increasing my risk because let's analyze this week. Yeah, this week was started from Monday, 26th. So if you look at this week, okay. So this week I am minus $77 in a loss, but still I am $200 up. Okay. But if you look, see these losses, like where was those losses? The three consecutive losses, like those losses. I think these were those losses. I think AUD like yeah, $103 loss, $99 loss, then again $81 loss, then again $65 loss. This is not like 30, 29, 30, 80. I don't know why it is showing like that. Let me just. Okay, now this is okay. See, these three losses. See this three consecutive losses. So let's suppose I am trading. Let's suppose I am trading it with. No, see, this is the thing. Like I'm showing you my PNL, my MT4, my funded account. Okay, and believe me, it may seem you profitable, but in my from my bottom of the heart, I know that I still need some more confidence in it. But I am doing some mistakes. I am doing some, you know, if let's suppose I have fully confidence on this strategy, then why would I adding something or deleting something, it means that there is something lacking, and that lacking thing will come eventually with time. And that lacking thing is confidence. And once I will get confidence, I will increase my risk in this account, and I will be taking the 200K challenge. And believe me, if I'm saying that I will be taking that challenge, and I will, no matter whether I win that challenge or lose that challenge, I will be posting that thing on this platform here, okay, on my live stream. And nobody does it. Nobody does it. I don't know. uh, you know, like, for me, it's a very frustrating moment when anybody just show his trade on on trading view. If you have two or three computers, and in one computer you have opened your MT4, then why don't you show it on your main computer? Let the people see. Let the people motivate. If you are consistent with your strategy, then why don't you let see people, like, how much, like, I don't know. It's not stock trading. Like, it's not Indian stock trading. Where if people will know that how much I am making, that they may come to your house and to loot you. This is forex market. Somebody is I am here in Delhi. Somebody is in Maharashtra. Somebody is in Assam. Somebody is in UK. Somebody is in Nigeria, and still they don't show like this. What is their uh, what is their excuse? The excuse is that there is some personal information. That's very frustrating to me, and this is the thing which just degrade this market. This is the thing. Joshua is also like, no, let me just open a course, and I will just show you my daily trade. Daily I will be making 10%. Daily. Okay. I will be just taking trades from here, stop loss at here, and my exit will be here. Okay. Daily I will show you 10% return, risking 5% on my capital. And I will show you this. Very frustrating. Keep this thing. If somebody does not show you his PNL, and no matter how much time he says that I'm transparent, he's not transparent. Okay. Raja Bank has $2 million in his account. And I don't think that in this industry, like, so many people have $2 million in his account. And he still show it. Because if you have confidence in your strategy or in your thing, then there is nothing to worry about, to like somebody will snatch money from you, somebody will call income tax department. Anyway, every money will eventually come into your bank account. You are not going to go to a dalal and ask your money to. No, this is not going to happen. But still, people don't want to show it. Yes, Parmeshwar. Yes, just no. This is that is why you are understanding it very well. And understanding it very well. I know one people who do scalping. Like, he also used to do US 30 scalping, and he's a good profitable trader. He used to only scalping and voices. But if I will if I will say it, like, I will try to test this scalping strategy, Parmeswar will going to kill me. Our strategy is doing good. There is no need to do any sort of. running training or anything. I have to just Parmeshwar. I'm just talking about Parmeshwar. Parmeshwar Kohli. I'm just joking. It's not good for your account also. If see if something is not broken, there is no need to fix it. This is the saying. See, many YouTubers who has like who abandoned like not abandoned but who left GT. What they say that they left GT because they wanted to upgrade themselves. Like I was like, why are you not saying the truth to your viewers? Why are you saying this that uh, that study does not work? Why are you not saying your viewers? Just because, see, believe me, I also made around 20,000 affiliate commission from Gorilla Strategy. But at that time, I was, or still, I can show you. Let me just show you. Still, I am having like 10,000 dollars, 10,000 rupees, and 95 pound in my affiliate account. And I don't know why they are not sending it to me, but that's fine. I'm not like, look at it. My current balance, this is the affiliate, Gorilla affiliate. I am, I have already a 95 pound in there. It is somewhere around $9,000. Okay. But, just for this money, why would I say lie to anybody? If I'm not stopping something, then I must have to give the actual reason why I am not uh, using that thing. Many YouTubers, I will not take the name of anybody, but that was not the good thing. To not telling the people why they left this strategy and what is the problem. Still, some people ask me to just do that strategy. So I tell them very clearly, if you want to learn that strategy, then that's fine. But if you want to learn that strategy and apply to a proper, then it will be a very difficult thing to do. Believe me. And many people have just left this strategy and what they said in their YouTube, they just want to upgrade themselves. They just want to learn more, and they are using this strategy. But they have just removed the link of Gorilla from their description. I don't know what like you not get like so many good people in this world. Why they? What is the need of telling a lie? If I'm losing, okay, I'm losing. If I'm winning, okay, I'm winning. If I lost my account, okay, I lost my account. What is the need of telling a lie? If I don't like a strategy, I will tell you why I don't like a strategy. If I like a strategy, I will tell you what I like about the strategy. If I am adding something, I will tell you why I am adding something. And this thing gives the clarity to the other person who wants to, like, let's suppose I am trading for like 3 years. Somebody has just started trading for like 2 months. And if I will not tell him the good actual thing, then he may be take the wrong step. And now I am at the right path, and I will telling somebody to go to at wrong path. That's not a good thing. Okay, so let's wrap up this session. Lots of talking today. I just entertained you by doing scalping.